Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about my little lady. And the lady is mine. Speaking of wealth and resources, for a long time now, I've wanted to give a shout out to our supporters. And, I mean, obviously, we have our 2 executive producers in the Patreon.
Yep.
Lucas Kitts and Jake Yates. You know,
Great
I don't
people.
know which one is the executive
What's up,
producer
Lucas?
today. It'll say on the screen at the start of the video, one of them is. But also, we have channel members, and we actually just recently got a new one. And as soon as I can figure out how to get this thing open that shows me where they are, we're going to give them a shout out, okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the names, and I want you to say something nice about them, having never met them and knowing nothing about them.
Okay.
Okay? So this is a shout out to the Spelunking Squad. In just a moment, we're gonna be hearing their names. Okay. First off, with 1 month of support,
1 month.
Gilliam.
Okay. Gilliam.
You're supposed to say something. Something nice.
Something really nice.
That compliment them.
Thank you so much for sacrificing some of your income to help us make great content.
Okay,
I appreciate you a great deal.
That
is
very
very
nice.
kind of you.
I was expecting something a little bit on the more like has a cool beard side, or like has a cool hat,
I'm sure they do.
or
but
owns
I appreciate
a nice
you.
shirt, just like something random you made up.
This is a good interaction we're making between each other. You give us
it
money,
is,
we help
yeah.
entertain you. It's a good interaction.
This interaction where you stared blankly at the fence post is fantastic.
Yep. Well, I was talking. And I'm trying to make a wonderful pin for our horses, but it's never too much for our great patrons, whatever you want to call them.
These are channel members, yeah.
Channel members.
The Spelunking Squad. You're like London Tipton. You can't. I can't speak. You can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
That's rude.
Well, it's a great episode, though. Love Zach and Cody. Quality content. Second, Jake Yates.
Jay Gates?
I'll take Jake Yates.
Oh, Jake Yates.
I'll take this one. Cool kid. I know this for a fact.
You're a cool kid.
Next up, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this one correctly, but it's a really cool name. Janko McDooling.
That is cool.
That is a cool name.
That's just a cool name. That's a good compliment in itself.
I don't think we have to say anything more than that.
Yeah.
Janko McDooling. The next one is... I'm sorry. All of these are for... Those 3 are all for 1 month. Next up, at 23 days as of recording, this one is short. It's sweet. It's L.
L. I like that.
Me too. Nice and simple. You're never going to forget it. And then finally, the most recent, as of 5 days ago, as of recording, Ewan Morgan.
Oh,
So thank you for joining the Spelunking Squad.
Thank you.
Ewan Morgan
Thank you,
has
Ewan
a
Morgan.
name that I would associate with like a really fine whiskey.
Yes.
You know, like your friends, like, oh, don't buy that cheap stuff. Make sure you get the Ewan Morgan. And
You always
like,
got to
okay,
get the Ewan Morgan.
There you go. But we do not condone drinking here at all, ever, really.
Ever? No, never. No drinking. Not even a little bit.
Not even once. That's the
once.
official position that we're taking right now for some reason.
Even once. That's just what we're doing.
That's just I've just unilaterally. I'm gonna help you out by like replacing a lot of the stone with dirt, so that
that's fine.
It like looks nice.
Yeah.
I know I have other things I could be doing, like building jetpacks, but I've accidentally placed a sign underground. I've made a horrific mistake. It's an embarrassment. Do you know how to make a gate? Let me show you.
I'm working
the
on
recipe
it right now.
is different and bad.
Really? It just showed me right here. It's
did you find
wood
it?
And
yeah, that's not what it used to be, though. You remember how fences and gates used to be made, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think we had this conversation
Is this a different color?
in this. Are we already repeating content? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
Maybe it's time to end this series.
This is a lovely... I think this is good for the animal. I think this is big. I want it to be kind of large.
Did you want to
Lots
also
of
maybe
torches.
fit a couple of snakes in there so that they're not always in the house?
Maybe, yeah.
Like, I love the snakes, don't
Lots
get
of
me
torches,
wrong.
too.
I'm trying to, like, level this out sort of behind it.
I know. I wanted to put a lot of space away from the fence so there's no chance of anything jumping in.
Yeah.
Which I think
is
at
what I've
least
done.
2 blocks away will do that, but I'm going to bring my horse in here. Where's he at?
Oh, gosh. I keep accidentally placing
Horse
signs. Horse is mine.
Horse 2 is mine, yeah. Here we
Horse
go.
2
What's up, buddy?
is yours.
Let's go. Ooh.
Mine doesn't have a number because he's the original.
He could jump over the fence.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He won't do it
without me on him?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, there you go. He's safe now.
Okay. What do you think about what I've done back here? Does it look a little bit more natural?
It does. I like that a
A little bit more
lot.
sloping.
Do we want to... Yeah, I like that a lot. Do we want to do anything with the pin in itself, or is this okay? Do we want to double it, make it too tall?
I don't think it needs to be... Well, I think that might be too tall. Because how are we going to get the horses out?
Do we want to put a cool roof on it? I don't know.
Like, I know
I could go all out.
The thing is, we have a gate, but that's only for us to get in. In order to get the horses in and out, we pretty much have to hop the fence. right? So we can't
No,
really...
I think they can go through it.
Through the gate?
Yeah, I think so. Try.
Let's see. No.
Want me to do 2 fences? Well, I could only do 3 to make it symmetrical.
What do you mean?
I could only do like, well, that wouldn't matter. Yeah, they.
What I'm saying is, if you make it tall, we can't get them out.
That's fine. Then yeah, we just hop over.
If you add a roof, it need to be high enough that. I mean, you could add like a little lean-to or something inside there for them to like get under, huddle underneath.
I like that idea a lot.
Rains.
Actually, I'm gonna do that.
And then, do we have wheat? I'm gonna add some wheat in there. I don't know if. Actually, well, could our horses breed? Is one of our horses secretly a lady horse, and we didn't notice?
She's a lady.
Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about my little lady. And the lady is mine. That's beautiful what we've done there. That's absolutely beautiful. We have created art. This perfectly unique and original song that no one's ever heard before. Oh, okay. I've given my horse wheat. You give your horse wheat now. And see if anything happens. I've thrown you a wheat.
Oh, I need to make this awkwardly large, actually.
Well, it needs to be wide enough also for them to walk inside, don't
Yeah, I'm going to do 2.
Give the horse the wheat, though. See if it breeds.
Breed, fool.
Horse 2. Give it to horse 2.
Oh. How do I do it? Oh! Sorry, buddy. How do you eat the wheat? I just get on top of it.
I just right-clicked mine with the wheat.
I do that, I just get on top of it.
Maybe it's because you have a shield equipped. Take the shield off.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're siblings or something. They don't seem particularly interested.
Sorry, I hate you, bud.
Also, this is an issue because it is connecting with the fence and looks wacky.
All right, I'll bring it 1 space out.
Okay. Also, my horse used it as a way to get out, so just keep that in mind.
That's a good
I'm
point.
going to go ahead and go to sleep so that it stays daylight. Okay. And, geez, your snakes freak me out every time I come inside, man. I don't know. This makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to try to make some jetpacks. What goes into a jetpack? Do you remember?
What the heck, dude? Get out! He just got it. Okay, the house is almost done. Once it's done, they can't get out. But
what the heck happened?
He got out somehow.
Who did? Horse?
Yeah, I don't know how, but
he's not out. He's still here technically. He's a little rapscallion is what he is. Here, I don't know if you want to do anything with these hay bales, but I made a stack of hay bales. I thought they might enjoy it. Who knows? Jetpack, though. Nice basic jetpack. Nice and cheap. Gasoline. Oh, fuel. Oh, no. Electric jetpack. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, we gotta have a bat box. And an advanced circuit. I can do this. I can absolutely do this. I gotta get rid of all this nonsense in my inventory. Did you want a jetpack? I'm assuming you did.
Absolutely,
I know I didn't really ask. I just sort of decided that would be a thing that we do.
I definitely do.
Now, if the jetpack is called a potato jetpack, what do you do with it?
Potato jetpack.
No, you know what I'm referencing, though.
I do.
Okay, good. So you use it, right?
Yeah, but pretty much just use it the one time.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't think about it.
Making sure. I think we've already talked about how that is my personal favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like Minecraft series on the internet. Go watch Whale Lords when you're done with after you finish this episode. It's not as good as this, obviously.
Definitely not.
But it's very good. It's high quality content.
This is much more productive.
Whale Lords. I don't know about that. I feel like at this point,
don't know about that
Sips
either.
had already like built a house and stolen everyone's stuff.
Yeah,
so
true.
I think that he was a little bit ahead of us on that front. Let's see, redstone.
Probably so. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Redstone. I do that thing where I say out loud the things that I need.
Oh, I do too.
But I don't. But why? But why do? Do you struggle to remember otherwise, like I do?
I think I just talk. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I do struggle to remember a lot. So.
Yeah. Is it because we don't have enough DHA in our diets?
Do
you want to
very
go in
possible.
and buying a whole mackerel with me?
A what?
A whole mackerel.
Yes.
Do you want to fly to Japan with me and eat a bunch of raw fish?
Yes.
So that we can get higher. Did you know that Japanese, on average, have higher IQs than any other country in the world? And it's largely attributed to the high amount of DHA they eat throughout their lives because of the amount of raw fish that they eat.
I think I used to take DHA.
Apparently, it's if you take it as a supplement, because of the process that it goes through in order to extract it, it's not as potent or readily metabolized as just getting it right from the fish.
Makes sense.
So I don't know. You know, what do I know? I'm no dietitian, I only know what I read about and learn in YouTube videos, which I do trust entirely.
Never any doubt.
Never any doubt at all whatsoever. Do we have...
Why am I having a heart attack trying to do this? Come on.
Well, first off, let's not do that. I mean, heart disease is a relatively modern phenomenon now that you mention it. That
True.
I think can be directly associated with the increase in sugar as well as artificial oils that we consume. So,
Man, this has just turned into a health channel.
Yep.
Health food channel. Which there's nothing wrong with talking about health. I mean,
There's
come on, guys.
Look, I'm just trying to
care
fill
about
the
your
void.
health.
You're building a building. I'm trying to build a jetpack. We have to fill the empty space with noise, or else, you know, we're both going to... First off, it's not just about keeping people engaged.
Oh my...
We might both become disengaged,
That's true.
and that would not be ideal.
And then we're just going to be doing things and not talking while we do it.
Exactly. And then when I edit the video down, it's just going to
It's
come to
very
a point
boring.
in the video where people are like, wait, how did we get to this point? Because, like, an
so
hour
what's
was
the
cut
point
out.
of our show?
What, are you making fun of our viewers? Are you
No.
mocking them with that voice?
No.
Someone got... I used to do the annoying commenter voice, which was, but Rees, why are you doing this? Someone got very upset about it because they didn't understand that that wasn't, like, every commenter. Just to be clear, that's
Wow.
not every commenter. That is specifically the annoying commenter. It's in the name.
It's kind of weird they care that much about what someone on the internet says. That's weird. I mean, so what if they're
Well, I
making
think
fun?
they just took it personally, like, you're talking about me. And it's
Oh,
like,
I see.
I don't know who you are.
That makes sense.
I've never read one of your comments, probably. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just talking about the... Because, and this was... I really don't get that as much anymore. But there was
Yeah.
definitely a time where there was usually a pretty steady influx of comments from people just... Why are you making more video? Like, at a point, I was making Tekkit Legends was the time. Tekkit Legends almost drove me crazy for people who don't know, just from the pressure of this series. But at one point, I was putting out an episode every day, and people were still leaving comments like, why don't you upload more? At one point, I had a video uploaded for the next day, and someone was genuinely angry because they saw it in the playlist as an unlisted video, and like, I don't understand why you don't just publish it now. Just publish it.
Dang.
And I was like, it's for tomorrow. If I
Oh my
publish it now,
gosh,
there
dude.
won't be a video tomorrow. I don't get it.
That's absurd.
It is. We don't have a way to charge these, do we? I guess can we put them in the bat box? I don't think that's the ideal way to do
This
it.
is going to be a lovely house for our horses.
Anyway,
Gosh, if I could place things right!
not that I mean to complain.
Yeah, I know, but I understand. I mean, it's kind
Looking
of...
back on it, I definitely did not know how to handle it.
That's a lot.
It wasn't an actual issue, is the thing.
Sure. I
Like-
mean, I used to get upset when I got on something and someone hadn't uploaded a video, and I was like, man, I was kind of looking forward to watching it, but I didn't comment and be like, where is it? Where?
Yeah.
Because, you know,
looking
people
back
are...
on it now,
They're people.
Yeah, people have lives. But looking
not
back
here
on it
to-
now, I far more appreciate the fact that there were people watching who were like, oh, I want to see what you do next. You know, I want to watch your videos every day.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
That's a
good.
nice thing. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, way more than I used to. How do you make one of these framed blocks? That is not how I remember you making framed blocks. They have an EMC value, Micah. The
They have an
framed
EMC
blocks
value.
have an EMC value. Check this out. All right? I mean, you don't actually have to come look at it. Hold on, it's a framed slab.
What a lot of people don't know is I could just look to my right. Or my... Yeah. and
Well, we
it's-
don't do that because it breaks immersion for the folks at home.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
I don't know where he's at.
That's why I refused to look at the house, you know, the last time we recorded.
Okay, they can just get out. This is not good. I need to put...
How are they getting out?
I think I know what I'm going to do, actually, exactly.
Okay, but how are they getting out?
You just have to come look. The house is a little too close to the fence. They can jump still, so I'm going to fix it, though.
Oh, I see.
I have a fun idea. Don't worry.
Glass? Or
No, I was just going to put
fences?
fence in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would work.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. Have you considered doing a different color fence so that there's a contrast? Like maybe
Yeah, that's a
use
good
the
idea.
great wood planks? Is there great wood fencing?
What's pine wood?
There's no great wood fencing
What's
as far
pine
as
wood
I
look
can
like?
tell.
Let's take a look.
Pine wood could be cool.
Why do I have so much stuff in my inventory?
What was I doing? Oh, right.
Snakes.
Why did
They
it
make
have to
so
be
much
snakes?
noise.
They do.
Oh, my-
It's constant. What's wrong, bud?
I just made a bunch of gates, not fences.
Do they have EMC value?
They do, yeah.
Condense them. Problem solved.
Yep.
If you turn around behind you, you'll see that I have built... Oh, don't turn around. Don't look. I built a trapdoor to access the battery box.
I already have fence.
Very slowly charge our electric generators. We need to generate more power. Maybe a second generator would be like an easy, quick solution for now. But a better solution in the future would definitely be building a proper, like, solar panel.
Yeah.
And then a high-voltage solar panel. Dude, high-voltage solar panels take forever. It took me like 100 episodes of a Tekkit series to get to one of those.
They're awful.
I built a factory to automate it, though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they're bad. They take way too long.